Today I'm going to show you how to create this 3D mesh on the right using this image here on the left, a depth map and 3 simple modifiers, and also exclude the outer section of the image just to focus in on the intersection. So the first thing I'm going to do is select everything in the scene. I'm going to type A and then delete. Next thing I'm going to do is open up the original image, which is this one here. Next is finding the corresponding depth map, which is this one here. Then I'm going to click Apply Depth. You'll see it looks pretty bad at first, particularly around the outer part of the image. We'll cover that in just a minute, but first I want to show you the 3 simple modifiers. The first is subdivision, the value is 7. The next is displace, and this is where you'll reference the depth map. And the last is smooth. I actually use my own tool. It's called zForm, and it does exactly the same thing. It's on the right-hand side, but it saves a lot of time. So instead of doing multiple steps and clicks here, I can just do it in 3 simple steps here. Now in regards to depth maps, I actually use my other tool. It's called Depth Map Batch, and it will create depth maps entirely locally on your own machine within Blender in a batch process. Next, type in Tab on your keyboard to go into edit mode. Select all the vertices. If you don't see any vertices, then you might be in edge mode. Double check that in the top left here. When we go into vertices, then while still in edit mode, in the top right in options, there'll be a checkbox for correct face attributes. Make sure to check that on. Go back in the middle of the screen, press S on your keyboard to scale, and then you can narrow down to a part of an image that you want to use for the 3D mesh. I'm going to just type in Tab real quick and show you. So we are able to quickly remove everything on the outside of the image, just like that. I'm going to go back into edit mode. Then I'm going to press G just to show you. You can move it around anywhere you want, but I'm doing it in the middle of the scene. And then if you wanted to, scale and get bigger part of the scene, you can too, but this would look pretty bad like that. I'm just going to go back to where it was before. That's it. That's how you do it.